Hello goat lovers, Crystal and Iris here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and look who got to come and see Grandma today. Say hi. Hi. No way, Jose? Alright, so we're in the kitchen today, guys. So, I got this really cool device here at Instapot. I'm sure lots of you guys have heard of them. Really excited about it. My mama got it for me for my birthday just a couple weeks ago, and I have not had a chance to use it. So my intent for today was to make something in this Instapot. I don't know why it was... What? Went down? You want to go cruise? Alright, I love you. So my intent was to make something out of this in the Instapot today for dinner. And trying to put it together and assemble it and everything, it was like, what in the world is happening? And also, I don't know how to use it. So it's a really, really cool cooker pressure, but I also haven't cooked or used it yet, so I'm gonna have to do some, I figured out the assembly. That wasn't too hard. And I actually resorted to YouTube a little bit, so there are lots of videos on YouTube about it. But I'm gonna hold off on that because I gotta do like a test run to make sure it's working good and nothing. It can be dangerous. So anyway, thank you Mom for this. I'm going to do the test run probably tomorrow, and we'll be cooking in it in the future. And just a FYI guys, you can make yogurt in this bad boy. So that's also something very cool. So I intend to open this pepper jack here today, guys. It's been aging about 5 months. The last pepper jack that we made, we aged, I want to say 3 months. I should have probably took notes because my husband always complains about that. But I vlogged it so I could look back, but I'm probably not going to take the time. Either way, this is 5 months, I do know that. So we're gonna check it out, and hopefully it's really good. The other one was not a good melter, and it was I felt like kind of greasy on the inside, maybe because I used fresh jalapenos, but I also used fresh on this. Either way, we're gonna make tacos today since I can't use my Instapot, and I want this bad boy cheese on my tacos. First, let me get my hands washed. I am very, very, very happy with the first soap that we made, you guys. This one was the orange, doTERRA orange scent. And anyway, I love it. So I showered with it today for the first time. It is super creamy and also has a really, really good lather. But I wasn't expecting it to be so creamy. So again, loving it. Makes the skin feel really soft. I did do the tongue test that you guys were saying. I didn't use the pH sticks or anything, but I just, because it's almost 8 weeks old now, so I touched it to the tip of my tongue, and I didn't get no zap. I tried to get the whole rest of the family to do it before I had to, but they wouldn't, so I had to cave and do it. But anyway, there was no zap. It's hard, and it seems to be lasting pretty good, so it didn't like all go away into nothing. So, very cool. Also very cool, we got some gifts in the mail last week. So look at this, guys. From Miss Laura, and she sent a really, really nice letter. This is one of her favorite molds. She has 2, and she sent me one of her very favorite molds that she's never been able to find again. So how sweet is that? But anyway, I guess they used to be. She found them on Etsy, and they're just super cool because the lip over. So she's never been able to find one with the silicone mold that actually comes over the side like that. So that was really cool, very sweet. Thank you, Miss Laura. And then ironically, in the same box, we got some more molds. And also, this is from Mr. and Mrs. McKinney. And this cutter, you know, the soap cutter, so I don't have to use a butcher knife. And then this one. And then 2 silicone molds. So I think you guys are awesome. Thank you. That is just that was the sweetest thing. So I really appreciate you guys. And now I'm going to be like one step closer to a real soap maker, to be able to use a mold. So I'm actually pretty excited to get to use these molds and try it out. And cut with this beveled edge. I really, really love the soaps cut like that. I just think it looks really rustic, if you guys can see that. How it has the edge. That's my favorite. So again, we're gonna get back into a soap soon, but this was very nice, and thank you guys. Miss Laura, Mr. and Mrs. McKinney, you're awesome. Thank you. Now to the cheese. So something I just realized, since I got all of that out, when I saw this, I've been wanting one of these to cut my blocks of cheese. So since I haven't used it on any soap yet, I'm going to try it on the cheese to cut it and see if that works better than a butcher knife. Hammockhaven Farms uses one of these to cut her cheese, and it looks a lot easier, so I'm gonna try it out. Might have to get me an extra one. Alright guys, let's see how this bad boy looks. Oh, that's nice. Ready? Ooh. Ooh, that smells sharp and peppery. Now this was the second one I made, so kind of how the theme went. First one I made wasn't as good as the second one, which makes sense. But let's see if when we pull the wax off here. It's not as greasy as the other one was either. It's a little dry in there, but oh my gosh, that smells really good. It's been a hot minute since we've opened up a good cheese. Opened up one of our cheeses, I mean. Okay, so of course we're gonna have to cut that and check it out. Let's see. Just look. I see that? Oh, it's like kind of really dry on the top. Oh, look at it's crumbling. Well, let's try it. It's a crumble cheese. That is way, way better tasting than the first one. So it's actually really weird because it's crumbling. Obviously it's dry, but the texture is not dry in your mouth at all. It kind of just melts in your mouth, if that makes sense. Very, very good. I'm a fan. I like creamier cheeses. I like creamy. I guess that's always what I'm shooting for, but I don't know why I'm always shooting for the same type of cheese, because the flavor, oh my goodness. That is delicious, you guys. Mom, she wants some cheese. I don't know, it might be too spicy. Want to try it? Here, no peppers in it. It's really not spicy at all, actually, but let's just get. Want to try it? You gonna eat your book or want to try cheese? That might be a powerful taste for a little girl. What does Iris think of Grandma's cheese? I think you love it. Is that nummy? That nummy? Look at this kid. You love Grandma's jalapeno cheese. Yeah? Yay. Good, good. I'd say that cheese is a winner. Get some of the shredded. It shreds pretty nice. Get it shredded for our tacos. I really, honestly, I'm like positive. Sorry, I just stuck cheese in my mouth. Positive that this is not going to be a melter, but that's okay. My next Monterey Jack will. For one. And for two, it will also make a really good, I have found that the ones that maybe won't melt, you know, and give you that stringy cheese when you melt it, can be melted in some to a cheese sauce. So this will also make a really good mac and cheese. So we have not been getting any eggs out from the chickens. We have a lot of chickens and no eggs because their little solar light went out for a couple of days, and once we fixed it, they had just kind of stopped laying. So we're kind of just letting it go, really, and it's almost like I'm having fresh egg withdrawals. You buy the ones from the store after you have fresh eggs in there, they look sickly. So anyway, we haven't bought any more eggs though, but I'm really missing me some eggs. That was kind of a staple in our diet. But next year we'll probably just have 2 solar panels. That way if one goes out, we have a backup and we don't ever have to worry about it. And we will have to start, look at how much that grated into. Sorry guys, got all squirrel. Look, that's a lot for a little chunk. Awesome. So anyway, there's a lot of those birds out there, probably 7 or 8 that are pretty old. Maybe even like 10 of them that are old enough to definitely harvest and let the young ones in. So that's something that is never fun to do, but we're gonna have to end up doing that pretty soon as well. So all of you who had just the most wonderful, kindest, heartfelt things to say about Dawn, and you know, I just want to say thank you to every single one of you. It really, really means a lot. The outpouring of comments that we got, just, you know, awesome. So again, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all of your ideas and your thoughts about it. She's doing really good. I do want to say that. Right now, she's not showing any signs of illness that she's feeling sick. It's literally just this mass on her back end, and I looked at it again today, and it's spreading in other areas. Well, on her tail, nowhere else on her body, but on her tail there's more starting. So a lot of you were saying, quite a few of you actually asked about a cesarean. She's not going to need a cesarean. She just won't. And to give her a cesarean, that would be a lot more painful for her to get cut open and have a cesarean than it would be for her at this stage in the game to give her, you know, to give birth naturally. So that is what she's going to do. Daily, we're just keeping a close eye on her. I mean, I just saw her in the field today and wish I had my camera because that fat girl was just happy as could be running out into the new pasture Derek got him out on. And running and galloping, and she's back with the herd. She's very happy and healthy right now as far as she's concerned. The babies are gonna be okay. It's 4.5 weeks out or so. They're gonna be okay. She's gonna be okay to deliver. What we do after that, again, we're still thinking about it, so we're not real sure yet. You know, a lot of you have had ideas and remedies and whatnot, so we're researching all of those things, but at the end of the day, it is quality of life over quantity of life. And if we get a good, happy year out of her where she's not going through chemo and she's not going through all these painful procedures and everything else, then we're happy with that. I don't want her to suffer through the next year just to potentially lose her again. That's not something I want to do. But again, we don't know exactly what's going to happen, so she is going to be delivering naturally, and she's going to be okay to deliver. The vet thinks she's going to be just fine, and at this point I'm just rambling, but thank you guys. Thank you so much for all of your concern for the family and for Dawn in this moment and in this time, and for us going through this. You know, a lot of you shared as well, you had to go through it with your dogs and whatnot. So it is hard and it's not fun, and ranching is not always an easy thing, and things like this come up and you just kind of have to roll with them. There's not much you can do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to finish making my tacos and snuggle my grandbaby, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful week, and we'll see you again soon.